Hello, hello, Kitty Shambliss here. Happy holidays to all of you. I am Kitty Shambliss of Loving Without Boundaries, and I'm here to talk about a topic that comes up a lot in the work that I do. I am a certified professional coach, and I specialize in helping people all over the world. Literally, I just got off the call with a couple in the UK just now, and we literally everyone. We've served people in Australia, Japan, Abu Dhabi, all over the world. And what I can tell you from doing this work for a really long time is that it takes tenacity and resilience to be able to live your life on your terms. So, how I help is I help people live their most authentic lives, free from jealousy, insecurity, shame, and guilt, and also the pain of ongoing infidelity in the open relationship, meaning like polyamory, relationship anarchy, ENM, which stands for ethical non monogamy, in that space, as well as from a sex positive lens, so that they feel unstoppable, fall back in love with themselves, get the tools and everything that they need to be able to live their best lives. And it is an absolute joy and honor to be able to do that work. And a lot of times people come to me and they say, how can I find the right mentor for me? How can I get the right support? And what I can tell you is that I've been doing this work for about 10 years now. And that would be, let's see, I started my blog in December of 2012. So technically I have the blog for, 14 years now. I'm sorry, 12 years now. And my podcast has been around for almost 10. That started in 2015. And as well as my online private community. And when I started this work in this particular unusual niche, at the time, I was one of the only master level coaches or coaches in general in this space. I wasn't yet at the master level at that point when I started, of course. And now it's, when you look around, there are new books, there's new blogs, there's new coaches, there's new, look, I'm a CNM certified therapist all over the place. But at the end of the day, it's really about what are that person's actual credentials? Have they really done the work? Can they get outstanding results for their clients? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about getting results. It's not just about the fancy certifications, though that is important to have a professional training. So let's talk about how to select the best coach for you, how to move into that space. So, or the best professional. So with a lot of coaches, they can have two skill sets. They might have some strategy. They may know how to give you some tools and do some teaching. And they also might have a little bit of psychology, but not everybody has it where they also have a structure and a system that is repeatable to make you get on the path, to make certain that you have a step-by-step plan that actually has results. So, because that's, again, it's the outcome that is the most important. And so let me give you some things to look at when you are looking for a coach or a mentor. The first is, have they done what you want? Have they done it for themselves? In other words, in my space, are they in successful, multiple open relationships where they feel happy and healthy, and in a beautiful framework? Number two, have they been able to create that for other people? Yes or no? Because it's one thing to create it in your own life, but can you actually coach other people? Number three, have they been doing that work for a long period of time in the coaching space, or did they just start last week or yesterday or last month? And also, have they been doing it for a long time, meaning in their relationships? Just to give you an example, on my side of the fence, I have been with my husband now for 21 years, married 18 plus years. And I've been with my other partner for 9 plus years, living together for 8 of those years. So we have 3 adults here living under one roof. So that's a really long time. And I've been doing coaching for over a decade as well. Because those are some things that you can be evaluating a coach around. Is some people might just have a little bit of theory, but they don't know how to coach other people. and other people might have the success in their own lives, but they don't know how to apply that, right? So there's stuff, or some people might be great coaches, but then in their life, they may not be able to sustain, and actually they're not practicing what they preach, is another way to say that. So that's really important. And then the last piece is, do they really care about you? Are they really concerned about your well-being? Because sometimes you might get a unicorn coach who might have the strategies and the tools, but they may not really care about you as an individual. Are they going to have your back? Are they going to be there when the chips are down? Are they going to tap you on the shoulder and help hold you accountable with love when you need it? Because that's really what a great coach will do. They're not just telling you what you want to hear. They are there to give you the truth of what's really going on in your relationships and your life. And sometimes to say the things that you don't want to hear, to lovingly hold your feet to the fire. And also, I believe if you're going to be a coach, you need to have great coaches. I was literally on a coaching call today with one of my mentors who literally came direct from Tony Robbins, and she held my feet to the fire on what I needed to hear. It wasn't comfortable, but that's what I needed. That's what a great coach will do. Do they have the muscle? Do they have the resiliency and the mental and emotional toughness to really be there for you and guide you where you need to be guided? That's what a great coach will do. And then let's talk a little bit about the certification part of this. I have really put my money where my mouth is, and I have gotten certified through IPEC, which is that stands for the International the Institute for Professional Excellence in Coaching. And I've also been certified through the ICF, which is the International Coaching Federation. And I've gone through ACC level, which is Associate Professional Coach, to PCC level, which is Professional Certified Coach. And now I'm at the Master's level, which is Master Certified Coach. And just to put that in some numbers for you, there's a statistic that there are about 50,000 members in the ICF. And by the way, I think it's 70,000 coaches all over the world. And only 50,000 of those are within the ICF community. And then 42,000 of those hold a credential. So I'm looking at some stats over here. 56% are at that lowest level, the ACC. 40% are at that PCC level, that mid-range that requires about 500 hours of paid coaching. And then only 4% are at that master level. That requires 2,500 hours of coaching experience to reach that master's level. Just to put that into a frame of reference, I have at this point over 7,500 hours of coaching real live people just like you, who are needing support, who are needing help, and getting them the results. And what I can tell you from doing this a really long time is the people that are committed and decisive, coachable and resourceful, those are the people who really get the results, and who I absolutely find it an honor and a joy and a privilege to work with. That's what it's all about. So I can definitely tell you, I've been doing this a long time. When you are looking for a coach, remember to ask those things. Have they created the results you want for themselves? Have they done it for other people? How long have they been doing this for themselves, both personally and professionally? Do they really care about you? And then fifth, I would say, find out what their training and their certifications are. How, find that out, that's really, really important. And it's really an honor and a privilege to be able to serve this community. I feel it's my way of giving back. That's partly why I'm even here doing this, this sharing here with you all, is to be able to give back to this community that I love. People in the LGBTQ plus community, people in our Loving Without Boundaries community. By the way, if you are looking for community, feel free to find us online at, if you go to Facebook and you do a search for Loving Without Boundaries, Healthy Open Relationships and Lifestyle Freedom, I really want to encourage you to find that community, especially during this time of year around the holidays. That can be critical to really have that sense of you've got like-minded individuals around you who understand how isolating it can feel when your loved ones may not understand what it is like to be part of a community that maybe doesn't feel completely understood. You may feel stigmatized. You may feel ostracized sometimes, and you don't have to feel that way. So know that you can come over to our community and feel that sense of love and support. We do everything we can to keep that community feeling safe. And what I can tell you is we have an exciting long free workshop we will be doing in January. We'll be announcing more about that as well. So I invite you to come into our community. We'll be doing that workshop probably the third week of January, and it is going to be free. So again, from somebody who has been practicing consensual non-monogamy for 21 plus years, who's been a coach for a decade. I have a podcast that I've been doing for since 2015. So going on a decade next year. We've got over 255 episodes. So lots of expertise and knowledge and support. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you at our live event that we will be doing online. It's online, so it's available to everybody in January. So with that, I just want to leave it here and just say happy holidays. If you are looking to work with a coach, come into our community, and also know that it is possible to get better results in less time. And I'm not taking any more calls this year, but if you are looking to talk to a coach, you can go to my website, lovingwithoutboundaries.com, learn more about my work. But if you do want to book a call next year, the link is on the screen, lovingwithoutboundaries.com/apply. That will take you into my calendar in January. We'll simply just have an honest conversation to see, is now the right time for coaching for you? Or do you have the traits that we like to see to succeed? And also there'll be a very brief form for you to fill out when you book that call that helps set us up for success on that breakthrough session that we have, which is free. It's just a way for us to see, are we a fit to work together? And if not, that's okay. I will do my absolute best to steer you in the best direction for you so that you get a lot of clarity and value from our time here together. And with that, I will leave it here and say happy holidays. I will be doing some more lives over the holidays, so I do hope to see you. But in the meantime, best wishes to you. Happy holidays, however you enjoy this time of year, and happy upcoming new year. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.